Welcome back to Oakfield Farm for episode 26 with me, MrSealyp. It's just before 5 o'clock. The sun hasn't started to set yet, but I'm up at the livestock market. I've completed the contract now for Gloss Crisps, so I'm collecting cows. 50 of them I need. Now, when I did the sheep, I meant to buy the Bruneau animal trailer because it was only about 8,900 and something to buy. It doesn't hold many animals, but it's a small farm and I'm going backwards and forwards. It doesn't really bother me. I didn't buy it. I leased it by mistake. Don't know how. So I've bought it. As you've just seen, I finished off. I've sold a third of the... No, I haven't sold a third of the potatoes. I only sold 200,000 litres, not 300,000 litres. So I sold 200,000 litres and I was up to 615,000 I think, or 616, something like that. So I've just bought the Bruneau trailer. I'm going to get cows. This will take 4 cows at a time. I'm going to go backwards and forwards and I'm going to put them into the cow pasture. What I've also done, I've moved both the harvesters away from field 42, yes, to field 43. They're now ready for the morning, so hopefully by the time the morning comes I'll be ready to harvest the soybean and the corn on field 43. Who was it? Sir Nimrod. Very, very happy with the barley for Gloucestershire Red Ale Company. They're going to pay me a £25,000 bonus, and they've offered me 100,000 for the winter barley harvest, or the winter barley that I'm going to do. So I should be getting 25,000 as a bonus from them, which is all absolutely fantastic. I've also taken down the header for the Fortschritt. The Fortschritt will do the soybean, and the Fendt harvester will do the corn. You can see the field just there, look. There you go. That's the barley, the soybean side, and that's the corn side. And then once I've finished the harvest, that's the last 2 to do. Oh no, hang on, I've got field 33A. The Fendt can go back to Mitch, because that was only on loan from his Agco dealership. So anyway, cows. I'm going to buy the cows. That'll be out of my pocket, and then I'll be reimbursed by Gloss Crisps, as I did with the sheep. That's the plan. So we go to 4. Well, there we go. It's going to take me a while. Confirm. Yes, please. In the back of here, we should have 4 tightly packed. Hang on a minute. What is going on? Why have I got South American cows? How bizarre. Well, that's a different breed. I haven't had those before. Okay, well, let's put those back. Let's close that up. How weird. Okay. I assume when I put them into the field they'll be the same. Gloucestershire trying out some different breeds. Why not? I'm going to take the shortcut the same way as I did before. Saves a lot of time. Doing 4 at a time. Mine's gone blank. I'm going to need to do 5 loads to get me 20, 10 loads to get me 40. So 12.5 trips with this trailer. I could have gone with a massive trailer and got a lorry and all that, but it's a nice evening. And I like the trailer, so it does also mean. Oh, that was that thing I need to get, don't I? I need to get the feed wagon, mixer wagon trailer thing. Don't know if to get a self-propelled one or not. I did say about that in the last episode. Actually, when I unload these, we'll have a quick look in the store on my tablet, and we'll see what the best option is going to be for those. I don't know at the moment. Glad I left all these gates open. Now over in field 17, which is just there, in front of field 21, I think I left the header for the Fent. So if the Fent finishes harvesting before the Fortschritt does, I need to take over the header so then the Fent can join in the harvest on soybean. The sooner we're done. What am I doing? Too busy talking, that's what I'm doing. It's because of all the amazing colours of the trees. I was completely blindsided. There we go, that's the way I want to go. This way. So our first cows on Oakfield Farm. When the contract was offered and then the contract was extended for the sunflowers, I thought, well, you know, it's a good way of getting cows. It seems to have taken quite a while to get here. And it has, and that's the nature of seasons. We kind of talked about that before. I'm not running it on Sussex at the moment, and that's why it seems to be kind of happening a lot quicker. There's something to be said for both ways of doing it, with seasons and without. So as far open as that gate, am I at the wrong point as well? I just only thought I might the wrong. We'll see in a minute. It doesn't matter if I am. I can always move. That gate doesn't seem to be open very far. Oh, there we go. It wasn't. Well, I'm at the right point. Let's open that up. So, unload 4. Confirm. Where's they gone? They were quick. How weird. They've changed breed again. Maybe it's to do with the trailer. We have 4. Oh, hang on. I know what we have got. We'll have 4 escaping cows if this carries on. Right, I think with 4 in here, what I will do is sort out some water, bedding. Why is that not closing? Yeah, water, bedding, etc. I don't want any cows dying before I get the rest of them delivered. That's probably the best thing. Where am I? Ignore me. Right, so bedding, feed. Nice. Now I'm assuming one's going to be for bedding, one's going to be for mucking out. I can't remember which one goes where. Is it this end? I know someone mentioned to me on one of the maps, because I've done so many, you have to actually use a bale shredder. It won't let you bring it in. Well, we'll see. I'll have a bit of a fiddle around to see how we get on with that. So, Let's bring it to there. Get those out of the way. Close that up. Okay, water is over here by the sheep, so this is where I might have to start rethinking the water situation. Maybe move this barrel so it's midway between the two, and then collect from both. I've left the gate open here as well. What am I doing? Okay. Yeah, definitely going to be moved. Otherwise I'm going to be bouncing forwards like... I'll have to go the same distance either way, I suppose, when you think about it logically, but it just makes more sense that way. Right, now, this goes... Is it down the bathtub, the other end? Would pick the one I haven't opened. It's going to be one of those evenings. See what I mean? Is it over here? Surely not. It'll be over here. So I'll take it all. Right, I'm going to make sure it's full. And I'll see you in a minute when I'm onto the feed. Right, water's done, grass next. I'll take the grass through and put it in the trough out here. And the trough inside here I'll do for total mixed ration, I think. That's how I'll kind of separate it out in my head. Well, what I'm going to do, I think, I'll leave that there. I'm leaving the water one there, because as I get more cows, I'm going to need to refill those anyway. I'm going to go and grab the JCB, get a bale, and try and work out where the straw needs to go. Total mix ration will have to come in a little while, that's not a problem. I'll do that because I'm going to need to get a mixer wagon. And then, well, yeah, we'll mix up some total mix ration. JCB. Grab the forks. Ah, seems a pity to ruin my lovely neat stacking. What's a farmer to do? I don't need 4. Oh, I might do. Let's just grab 4, shall we? First. Tilt back. Okay. Like I say, don't know where they're going. It pulls in. Whether it's going to come off the front here as I drive through. It's not going to work that way if I keep hitting those. There is a straw holder over here. Could be here. Please tell me I don't have to have a blower. Okay. That's not quite going to plan, is it? Ah. No, that's selling them. Why would there be a sell point there? I don't want to sell them. I need them. Oh, come on. Okay, now I'm really confused. Okie dokie. Surely I can't actually need a... Here is it. How come I don't know where the straw goes? It's not just in the feed trough, is it? Surely. This side? Answers on a postcard. It's not that side. I don't know what... Aha! Well, that was interesting. So straw goes over there, but the trigger's here. Maybe that's taking what it needs to take. Well, that was something of a disaster. Let's move that one out of the way. So I've sold one. Right, so the bedding is all over that side, but this is where the trigger is. Righty-ho. Now I know, for future reference. Now I assume, again, it's an assumption, that I'm going to need to muck out. I'll leave that there. How are we looking? Looks like a happy cow to me. Right, let's go and get some more. Before I make even more of a mess of this. There you go. Bedding's on the floor. Right, let's close the middle one. Let's trigger over here. It's not all glamour, you know, this farming lark. Can't all be bells and whistles and fancy kit. Sometimes it's just doing the work. Grinding through the gear, you know. Right, let's go and get some more. So, load number 2, another 4. Let's get these unloaded. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've now got 8 in there. This obviously will now continue until I've got 50. It's going to take a little while, but I don't mind. So hopefully, hopefully, next time I see you, I'll have 50 sheep. I won't have 50 sheep. If I've got 50 sheep, I've gone wrong somewhere. 50 cows in the field. Wondrous. Right. I'll see you in a little while once I've got 50. Happy days. It's nearly 7:15 and I'm on the last load of 4. Not the last load of 4, the last load of 4 cows. I've done more than 4 runs. I've been doing a bit of feed and water as I've been going along, only because it just made life a little bit easier. I didn't want anything bad happening to the animals. I'm trying to think the best way of doing this. Actually, what I might do is drive through, open the gate, drive into the field and come back out again. That's probably the best thing to do. As you can see, the money's back up to normal. Gloss Crisps have reimbursed me for all of the animal purchases. So I've got enough money to get the mixer wagon that I'm going to get. So the last thing that we'll need to do, I'll just go around, make sure I've got everything topped up, and then we'll do total mix ration. So let's swing around the last of these. We now have cows on Oakfield Farm. Right, 1 more 2. Is open that up. Open the back ramp. That should be open. There we go, back door's open. Drive forward. And we should. Here we go, unload. 50. Confirm. Nice, back that up a bit. Close that up. All those round. Like that. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Let's move this out of the way. It's starting to get dark. So, JCB. Lights on. Bedding in. I think there's probably already a mess in the yeah, there's a mess in the feed area and there's manure on the ground. Take both of these. Yep, and we're looking then. So we've got, yeah, they're all near enough up to the top. Water needs topping up. Straw's pretty much there. Grass, I've got a little bit more. So it'd be total mixed ration left to do. So yeah, if you look on the ground now, we've already got manure piling up. So that needs to be cleared out, and I'm going to be putting that where I originally had the bales stacked. That's going to be obviously our manure storage point. That'll be piled up in there. And I think we've got grass at the feed trough here. So that's going to need to be cleared up. There we go. There's some more up here. Right. So that's the straw done. What I will do is close that gate, I think, so I don't lose any animals. And what I'm going to do is probably leave these ones open here so I can clean out properly. But what I will do is close the gate up there, so if any animals were to stray through here, they can't get out past that gate there. So it kind of makes the whole thing a bit more manageable. Let's hop the rail, move this out of the way. So we've finally done it. Seems like a long time coming, but we've made it. So, turn the lights off on that. All these will be put away in a minute. let's get the rest of the water. It's going to take all that again, isn't it? Oh no, yes it is. Okay. What are we up to? Water. That's pretty much to the max. That's fine. And then lastly, I think I've got enough, and all these will be moved. So jump in there, and we'll put the last bit of grass in. Perfect. So now it's just total mixed ration. So what I will do is get all these out of the way. I'll use the Jocelyn 3-point stiffer just to clean these areas out on my way through. All the vehicles, and then they'll be put away. FS19, come on, FS19. We need, no, don't close the gate. We need, follow me, it will be perfect. So we are now producing manure, we are now producing slurry, we are now producing milk. Actually, I'll open this gate, I think, to get these two out. Actually, before I do that, let's order... I'm going to get the Siloking Prestige 22 meters cubed. It's 150,000, but I've got enough money to do that. So I need 7 slots as well. That's brilliant, because I'm down to 206, does that say? So let's buy that. We'll get Barris and his team to get that delivered. Down to 199 slots. I'm trying to think what else I need. I don't need very much else. Right, so what I'm going to do now, a bit of a tidy up here. We'll get the Siloking delivered and we'll make some total mixed ration. And get the rest of the feeding done. Now, bearing in mind my 20% deal with Barris, I just spent 150,000, so 10% of that will be 15,000. That's right, isn't it? 20% will be 30,000, so I should get 30,000 back on that order. So that's pretty good. Actually, I need somewhere to put the animal trailer, and over by the animals would probably be the obvious place, wouldn't it? So what I'll do for the time being, let's just move this over here actually. Right, everything's tucked up in bed. Farm dog got a little bit excited earlier on when I was moving the animal trailer, hence why it cut off very, very sharply. Never mind. Yeah, everything's tucked away. So what I'm going to do now, the Prestige has been delivered. So I'll be 30 grand back from this as part of my 20% off my discount deal with Barris down at the store. Plus I'll get 25 grand bonus from Sir Nimrod for such a good job I did on the barley. So by my reckoning that'll be about 55 grand. So hopefully by the morning I'll be about 55 grand better off, as long as I don't get clobbered too heavily on the overnight fees. So let's jump into this. And let's make some total mixed ration. This will do 32,000 litres in this. So I like this mod. I can't remember who the mod's by, but I'll try and find out. I'll put it in the description. The trouble is I use mods a lot, and then I come back around and use them again. It might even be like a month, 2, 3 months later, and I cannot for the life of me remember who they're by. So hopefully, if we get this right, 32,000 litres. I want to do 8 of this. I did this just a few weeks ago, not even a few weeks ago, yeah mate, it might have been actually a couple of weeks ago, on Sussex. Although on Sussex I was using the trailed version, which was 16,000 litres. So yeah, last time I would have been using this was on the Valley of the Old Farm, wasn't it? So now I want straw will also be 8, so that'll take me to 16,000. And then I'm going to put hay in to fill it up. And you should see it change colour from dark to slightly light once the mix is right. There you go. And if I put on the help window, all in the green. Now I'll say this again. I will mention it. I'm going to keep mentioning it. You don't have to do your total mix ration like that. A lot of people don't use straw. I do, because it means you're using less hay. Hay isn't a labour intensive job in so much as you've got to do the grass, you've got to turn it to make it into hay, whereas straw is just a byproduct of cutting barley or wheat. So I just pad it out. I just find it's easier. It means you haven't got to have as much hay on hand. So 32,000 litres should go in. Oh, this will be the other side of the trough, doesn't it? I think. We'll drive the full length, then come on the other side. Then what you can do is then just make a whole load of it, put it into storage, into the forage and chip silo. You've got it on hand whenever you want it. Now I'm hoping it's going to come out the correct side. So what I might need to do is just check in the help window again to make sure. Tip side left, that should be it. So now, out it comes, trough fills up. This may well take more than 32,000 litres for 50 cows. Absolutely it will. I've barely even scratched surface. 2 more loads, I'm thinking that's about a third of the way. 2 more loads of that should see me right. So let's back this back up again. Whoa, one cow. This goes at 26 miles an hour, so it's pretty rapid around the yard. The other reason I like this one is because the trailed one's only 16,000 litres, and weirdly enough the smaller version of this is only 13,000 litres, which is a bit odd. I've never quite understood that. And if you go big, you've then got the Pecan, you know, that huge 64,000 litre one. So I want 16 of this. Yep, I'm on my way. There we go. So this will take me to 24. And the next one should take me to 32. Changing colour, and away we go. It all seems so easy once the prep work's done. You can do this all with bales if you want to. Have all your bales stacked up and drop bales, and I have done in past Let's Plays. And we should be almost there. Like I say, one more full load and that should be it. That's the cows all sorted out. I am the Jolly Rancher. I was trying to think of various different witty things I could put for the thumbnail. One of them was a little bit near the mark, but I realised I don't have any male cows, so it wouldn't have worked. Let's keep an eye on this. Come on, get into the green. There we go. Okay, so one more and we'll be done. Any left over I'll put back into the silo and that can be ready when we need it next. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Happy days. Something very satisfying about getting the cows sorted out. The sheep are quite straightforward, to be fair. And if you're doing pigs, I say properly, without using pig food, once you've got all the crops you need and you start doing them, they can be incredibly satisfying. They're incredibly labour intensive, but then to be fair, so are the cows. You know, there's a lot of stuff you've got to prepare and get ready. As part of your prep over the start of the year, you kind of think ahead to what you're going to need. So getting all of your silage done in the bunker silos, getting your hay done, getting your straw in, is all kind of leading up to. Well, my bunker silos actually can't be far off. So I've got about 250, 300,000 litres in there. Another 150,000 odd in that one there. So I should have plenty of silage. Hopefully plenty of silage. So once this is done, I think we're going to be at the end of the episode. I think, pretty much. In the morning, we'll be starting on the next part of the harvest. But we are sorted as far as cows go. And there we go. Fantastic. So that 11,000 will go back into the silo. So we'll need some more. I'll come and get it. But for now, I think I'm done. So, the end of another episode. I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do, as always, thanks for watching.